Welcome, tech enthusiasts and business moguls in the making. You're listening to AI Frontier Fables, where we turn the pages of startup wisdom into audible gold.
And by audible gold, he means we're basically alchemists, but instead of turning lead into gold, we turn complex AI concepts into something you might actually want to listen to on your commute.
Exactly, Tom. Today we're diving into the thrilling world of balancing technical and business expertise in GenAI startups. It's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope over a pool of hungry sharks. Folks, picture this. You've got a team of brilliant AI researchers who can make machines think faster than you can say artificial intelligence. But here's the million-dollar question, or should I say the billion-dollar startup valuation question. Can they explain why grandma should care about their latest neural network breakthrough?
The classic, my algorithm is smarter than your business plan conundrum. It's like having a race car without knowing how to drive it or where the finish line is.
Exactly, and that's where our good friend, the Wardley Map, comes in. It's like GPS for your startup's skill set. Let's break it down, shall we? All right, tech wizards and business gurus, gather around the digital campfire. Imagine Wardley Mapping as the marauder's map of the startup world. It shows you where all your skills are hiding and where the secret passages to success might be.
I solemnly swear that I am up to building a balanced team. But seriously, this map helps you visualize both your technical superpowers and your business kung fu. It's like creating a fantasy football team, but instead of athletes, you're drafting AI experts and market analysts.
And just like in fantasy football, you don't want a team full of quarterbacks. You need your deep learning linebackers, your data engineering wide receivers, and don't forget the business development special teams. Now here's where it gets interesting. In the world of GenAI, skills evolve faster than a TikTok dance trend. One day you're custom building deep learning algorithms. The next you're trying to productize them faster than you can say IPO.
It's like watching the entire history of technology unfold in fast forward. You start with the primordial soup of raw AI concepts, and before you know it, you're serving up a gourmet AI stew to hungry investors.
Exactly. And that's why our Wardley Map needs to be as dynamic as a chameleon at a disco. It's not just about what skills you have now, but how they're evolving and what you'll need tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, let's talk about the secret sauce of successful GenAI startups: cross-functional teams. It's like assembling the Avengers, but instead of fighting Thanos, you're battling market indifference and technical challenges.
Absolutely! You've got your Iron Man, the technical genius, your Captain America, the strategic leader, your Black Widow, the savvy negotiator, and hopefully not a Hulk smashing your servers when the code doesn't compile.
And let's not forget Thor, bringing the thunder of market insights. The point is, these diverse teams ensure that your brilliant AI isn't just a solution looking for a problem, but a market-ready product that solves real-world issues. Now here's a common pitfall in the GenAI startup world: the techies versus suits syndrome. It's like a nerd-jock rivalry, but with higher stakes and more expensive toys.
Oh, I've seen this movie before. The brilliant but socially awkward AI researcher creates a groundbreaking algorithm, while the smooth-talking business grad tries to sell it without understanding how it works. Hilarity ensues, investors flee, and everyone learns a valuable lesson about teamwork.
Exactly. But in the real world, we can't afford to wait for the third act resolution. That's why successful GenAI startups focus on building bridges between their tech geniuses and business masterminds. It's not about choosing sides. It's about creating a beautiful, profit-generating harmony. All right, folks, it's time to put on your cartographer hats and dive into our Wardley Map. It's like a treasure map, but instead of X marking the spot, we've got AI expertise and business acumen scattered all over the place.
I see what you did there, Mark. And you're right. This map is a goldmine of insights. Let's break it down for our listeners, shall we?
Absolutely. Starting from the bottom, we've got our foundational elements like AI, ML expertise, and data engineering. These are the bedrock of any GenAI startup. Without them, you're basically just a regular old tech company trying to look cool at parties.
And moving up, we see business development and market analysis. It's like watching the evolution of a startup in real time, from "we've got a cool algorithm" to "we've got a viable business model."
Exactly. And look at how cross-functional teams sit right in the middle, connecting all these elements. It's like the Bifrost Bridge in Thor, linking different realms of expertise.
Nice mythological reference there, Mark. And speaking of myths, let's debunk one right now. The idea that technical skills alone will carry a GenAI startup to success. This map clearly shows the interdependence of technical and business components.
Absolutely. And notice how continuous learning programs is positioned. It's not just a nice to have, it's a critical component that feeds into every other element on the map. In the fast-paced world of GenAI, if you're not learning, you're basically moving backwards.
It's like trying to run on a treadmill that's constantly speeding up. Stand still, and you'll find yourself unceremoniously dumped off the back.
Ouch, but true. Now let's look at the value proposition articulation component. It's fascinating how it bridges the gap between technical capabilities and market needs. It's like being a translator, but instead of languages, you're translating tech speak into customer value.
And that's a rare and valuable skill in the GenAI world. It's not enough to build a brilliant AI. You need to be able to explain why it matters in terms that resonate with customers, investors, and sometimes confused family members at Thanksgiving dinner.
Speaking from experience there, Tom. But you're absolutely right. This Wardley Map really drives home the point that success in GenAI isn't just about having the most advanced technology. It's about having the right mix of skills to turn that technology into real-world value. Well, folks, we've journeyed through the treacherous terrain of balancing technical and business expertise in GenAI startups. Remember, it's not about choosing between being the next AI genius or the next business mogul. It's about creating a team that can do both.
Exactly, Mark. In the world of GenAI startups, you need to be a little bit Tony Stark and a little bit Warren Buffett. It's about building AI that's not just smart, but also knows how to work a room and close a deal.
And on that note, dear listeners, it's time for us to binary our way out of here. Remember, whether you're more comfortable with algorithms or balance sheets, there's a place for you in the GenAI revolution. Until next time, keep innovating, keep strategizing, and most importantly, keep listening to AI Frontier Fables.